For a good time, call. Okay. Well, first the water park and now this. You weren't kidding. This is a good time. Did you know you're the first person to call? I really want to know why these were a thing in the 90s and then why they stopped being a thing. Like, I haven't seen a call me for a good time in the bathroom for such a long time now. Not a single person is going to not a single person is going to the pooper personals anymore. Like, maybe it's because technology's advanced and we've just, got better ways to meet up for a quote-unquote good time or what. But I feel like I never see random phone numbers on bathroom stalls anymore. And honestly, I feel like we need to bring this back. We don't. No, we don't. We don't. I'm sorry. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Calbus. My name is Lumo, and today we're looking at r/Hold Up, a subreddit dedicated to things that subvert your expectations in the most delicious of ways. Let's just get right into it. Everyone at Schrodinger's funeral looking at the coffin. Except that's not how Schrodinger's cat worked. I'm gonna be a butt. So basically the idea behind Schrodinger's cat was, not quantum relativity, that's not the right thing, but basically it was testing the various states. So a cat was put into a box with some poison that would go off when a radioactive element would, have its half-life. So when the half-life happened, there was a chance the cat could die or wouldn't die. And while the box was closed, the cat was in a superposition where it was both dead and alive. That's the point of this experiment. And that's kind of how quantum computers work, I think. I'm not a scientist. I'm a game developer, thank you. But, so I find this kind of funny because Schrodinger was already dead. You know he was dead going in that box. I have made your meme so much less fun, and I'm really sorry about that. I like weird quantum experiments, because I don't understand them. Playing 4D chess. Drop! You're going to prison for forgery. Me! Slides him a $37 bill. What about now? No, you're still probably going to jail because, we all know that the $37 bill went out of print in 1902. They got rid of the $37 bill for its more popular $20 because our inflation is going backwards. That's a joke. I want to know who would be on the $37 bill. Who deserves to be on the $37 bill? Give me suggestions. We'll start printing them this weekend. Put them in circulation, and no one will suspect a thing because this is all completely legal. Oh my god! Don't commit forgery. Don't commit forgery, children. Oh my god! Fun Australian fact: this Karoo is waiting for pursuers to come into the water with him, where he will try to drown them. They are extremely good at it. Never, ever go into the water with a kangaroo. Everything has lots of innovative ways to kill you here. Australia just sounds like Mad Max, and I know Mad Max was shot in Australia, so I think there's a reason for that. Like, honestly, Australia just feels like the Fallout universe given biological competence. Like, this is where intelligent design met lethality and malice. I like it, honestly. I'm proud of Australia for being probably the world's most horrifying place to live. You got fires, you got hurricanes, you got roos, you got wildlife, you got more wildlife, you got less wildlife, somewhat wilder life, you got a lot going on. He always gets so excited when I take him to the dog park. I don't know why you would have a gator in your car unrestrained in the back seat, but that seems very unsafe and very goodn't. I've seen images of people petting gators. I've seen videos of people hugging gators. I don't understand how that's safe in any way. Like, it's a wild animal. It hasn't been domesticated like your dog. It might think you're friendly, but that's because you've been giving it meat, and it's gonna get mad when the meat dries up. Like, this just doesn't seem good or wise. Like, can someone explain to me why people keep gators? Like, I really want to know, because it really just does not seem safe at all. Also, dog park. Don't you mean never-ending buffet? Thanks, top comment, that's super cursed. Lemurs sharing a meal. I thought this was the new spider from Australia. New from the Australian government. The brand new Ice Spider comes with 15 flavors of poison, no charging port, and no Wi-Fi. No headphone jack either. I don't Can we have Apple make like a biological spider now, but it's just missing key features because Apple is brave and innovative because they just like to remove things? Can we get Apple to genetically engineer people to have not things? Apple genetically engineering people sounds like a dystopian nightmare of which there is no escape. My God, that's a terrible option. There wasn't even a through line for that joke. Car drivers when they see each other. Bus drivers when they see each other. Pilots when they see each other. Yeah, so that's why air traffic control exists, to prevent people from doing the bang crash in the sky zone. Man, I'm glad you understood that sentence, because I barely did. But no, like, honestly, there's so many there's so many logistics that goes into, like, maintaining our aerial infrastructure, and I find it amazing that it doesn't go wrong more often. There's so many moving parts on the plane, so many moving parts getting the planes from point A to point B, coordinating onboarding and offboarding, cargo and everything. Like, it's amazing that this even functions, and I think it's so cool that it does. You know what? I like this post. Snow is life. Oh, I see. 5 inches is a lot when it's snow. Well, yes, because it's a lot of snow spread across 5 inches of depth, not 5 inches of depth spread across the width of my pinky finger. Man, wow, that was a lot ruder than I was expecting. We're just gonna move on. Oh, I feel bad now. 2 of the guys I dated got married this year. Girl so toxic, both her exes chose to become gay after breakup. Ah, my man, I'm Rand. That's so good. That's so good. Yeah, we had this happen in my high school. The girl I was into dated this guy. The relationship fell apart. They didn't want to talk to each other. And then the dude comes out as gay and is suddenly just drowning in everything he could ever want. And she just stayed single for the rest of high school. And I was always like, something happened here. It's as if he, when he came out of the closet, took all of her good luck with him. And I always found it to be slightly hilarious. And he was probably the nicest guy I ever met, and she got so bitter. I gotta admit though, dude has some pipes on him, and he was a wonderful singer, and just a wonderful dude, and a pleasure to be around. That has nothing to do with anything. I just like saying nice things about people. You know what? You, watching this, you look beautiful today. Come here and give me a kiss. So my controller is under my microphone, and my big ol' baps hit it. When you realize Captain America's suit doesn't really have 50 stars, so he's actually Captain in Puerto Rico. I mean, isn't Puerto Rico under United States jurisdiction? That's a genuine question. I'm pretty sure it is, because we had that whole issue with the hurricane and the earthquake. Oh my God. So I mean, technically he's still Captain America, it's just he's, you know, captain of a territory. Man, why is Puerto Rico still a territory? Like, I feel like that should at least be like a state at this point. Oh my God. I always found the little white bicep patches funny on his suit. Oh, vegan ribs are actually delicious. The hardest part is hunting down the vegan. Aha, very funny. Man eat the not meat, so we eat the man. Also, charge your phone. That was the first thing I noticed, and like a professional, I read the post's content first and reacted accordingly to a joke I've heard so many times before in my life. But charge your phone. For the life of me, this has brought me to a point of near blinding rage. Blood is spewing out of my eyes, and I've got veins bursting across my entire frontal lobe. You have committed a grave sin of not taking care of your electronics, and for that you will die. That's a joke. You should actually let your batteries run out frequently. If you charge them when there's still juice in them, I'm not sure if this is true for lithium ions, but if you charge them without them being dead, eventually that becomes like a dead sector. It's almost like unallocated hard drive space, and the battery's charge gets weaker over time. You can offset that by letting the phone die before charging it. But at the same time, I don't know if that's even true anymore. I learned that from my grandfather, so like that's how far back that information goes. Child screams for most of 8-hour-long flight. I would tell him to go play outside. Thank you, Fortnite avatar. Very cool. Also, I want to know why the flare just says, "Hi, Discord server." What's the point of that flare? But also, how could that kid have pipes that powerful? Like, when I was like 12, I could hold a note for maybe like 5-6 seconds. This little homie's doing it for 8 hours. Kid's gonna be a wonderful opera singer. Or a metal singer. You can go both ways with screaming, really. If I were a nun, I would wear Heelys and glide everywhere just to frick with people. No, don't do that! Okay, no, there has to be a story behind the Heelys, nun. The Neelys, if you will. Because, like, that's a very visceral response to type in all caps. But I need to understand. I need to understand. Okay. So apparently it's because nuns rolling on Heelys since their feet are obfuscated would look like demons possessed by the devil who float towards you ready to suck your soul out. That sounds hilarious. Also, this comment, I don't think nuns actually frick with people. Wonderful point. This is actually disgusting. Forcing a child who doesn't know any better to do something just because you believe in it? No child should be made to wear Crocs in a public. Please stop this. Yeah, no, Crocs are gross. Maybe this is a hot take. I think Crocs are super gross. They get sweaty, they might be ventilated, they stick to your feet like your naked butt on a leather couch on a warm summer's day, except it's always a warm summer's day because for some odd reason the human foot generates an obscene amount of heat in enclosed spaces, like, straight up and down. I just do not think Crocs are comfortable in the slightest. They're just hard, gross plastic with some soft padding on them. Disgusting. Banana boy. I was your Uber driver like 3 months ago. Leave me the frick alone. There is so much to unpack here, but I don't want to unpack any of it. I love this image. This is a beautiful image. The crusty, very clear Photoshop on the text part of this, nothing to do with it. I love that little banana boy, and I want to see him grow up into a big banana man. And that's all the time we have here today on Calbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and maybe share it with a friend who could use a good old-fashioned bit of subversion in their day. If you do want more, r/hole up, there'll be another one popping up in just a couple of seconds. But until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Calbus video. Have a great rest of your day.